And there we are. Let me find this on Facebook so I could answer questions. Good morning, travel partners. This. Good morning, travel partners. Happy Thursday. Do let us know where you are watching or listening from. Somebody asked me a question this morning and I forgot to. Good morning, Alexis. Are you in Philly? Philly, okay. I was like, what is Philt? Toronto, Canada. We were just talking about Canada this morning. So we have Sharina in Toronto, Alexis Armstrong, good morning. Virginia, Vermont, Stuart, Florida, hi. So Teresa is here and she's one of the agents who will be coming to Jungle Bay in May with us. So
right, Teresa.
Yes, so okay. Teresa, yeah. Connecticut is in the house. Rainy Chicago. Hi, good morning, Lori. Good morning, travel partners. So happy to see or hear from all of you on this beautiful Thursday morning for our regular coffee chat. So I'm so excited. We are going to Dominica, and we have with us this morning Miss Laura Eli. Eli is my son's name. I forgot to tell you that. Laura Eli. She is the general manager of Jungle Bay Resort. And if you've been following me, we do have a farm trip going to Dominica at the Jungle Bay Resort in May. Famsandretreats.com. Go check it out. So we have California is in the house. So we have a couple of agents here, and then this is our regular chat, and we don't want to keep you too long. So without further ado, Miss Laura Eli of the Jungle Bay Resort in Dominica. So tell us a little bit about you and a little bit about the resort, and then we're going to straight into our presentation. So travel advisors, if you have any questions, you could just put it in the chat. Any comments, put it in the chat. You could book the resort directly. Dominica is a destination that's just coming out. It's getting popular now, and now we have nonstop air out of Miami on American Airlines. But you can go via Puerto Rico, also Barbados, But there is nonstop on American Airlines out of Miami, which is exciting, for us. So. Michelle's Road to Relaxation. Thank you for the coffee. You're most welcome. I'm glad you were able to get some coffee. So, Laura, talk to us.
Hi, everyone. Yes, and here with my coffee chat. This morning I had my Dominica coffee, but I was just telling Kelly I have my ginger tea right here from the garden. So I'm going to start off. We have a little video to kick off today, and this will really help you understand where you're traveling to here in Dominica. We're actually a little bit of a different property. We call ourselves a edible resort. So what I'm going to do, can you see my screen?
Hold a second. Yes.
So we're going to walk
I'm Sam Raphael
with our owner Sam.
Jungle Bay, Dominica.
Does the sound okay?
I grew up in the Caribbean at a time when life was much simpler.
Are you hearing my sound?
Yes.
Money.
Okay, great.
Things like video games, of course, and the trappings that kids are used to today. What we had were lots of love and lots of fresh vegetables and amazing fruits. We had fruits all over the place. As an adult, I decided to develop Jungle Bay, Dominica, which is an eco-resort where persons stay in beautiful villas with a view of the ocean. You can enjoy the pools, the amenities of this property. We've got a wonderful health spa, we've got yoga studios, and many, many other amenities. the property. But the one thing that remained in my mind is these fruits, these amazing fruits. And so I decided to create a unique edible experience. So this, you can call it an edible resort, where you can come and walk out of your villa and just pick some fresh fruits and just eat. And so we planted maybe 100 plus different types of tropical fruits on this property. And now many of them are fruiting, like the soursop that I have here. So what I'd like to do today is to take you on a walk about the property and let you see the fruits that are coming, that are going to be here maybe this summer, and enjoy the walk, and maybe you'll come visit me and enjoy some of these fresh fruits at Jungle Bay. So let's go discover the fruits of Jungle Bay. So we've got two amazing fruits here. The first one I'll show you is the pomegranate. I remember these when I was a kid growing up, and you basically just pick it and you break it open and bite it with my teeth. And there you go. You've got all this amazing fruit. And I'll mention antioxidants again, because that's what this is known for. Tasty fruit, amazing. And we've got lots of pomegranates on the property. Now, right behind me, we've got the Caribbean gooseberry. This tree is laden. We've got a whole bunch of these gooseberries, and it has a little sourish taste to it. It's great for making juices. It's great for making ice cream. It's great for making condiments. And if you're a kid and you don't mind a little sour, it tastes pretty good. Another one.
So I'm going to stop it there for the video, and you can watch the rest on YouTube. We'll give you the link. But that just gives you a bit of a sample, right, of an intro. It's not your typical resort. And so, yeah, do you have that on your screen now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. So this is the pool deck where Sam was talking and showing you. Off to the right, you see Scott's Head is that little piece of land jutting out. And that's actually where the Caribbean meets the Atlantic Ocean. So it's a really special place. There's a whole marine sanctuary down below the resort. And we're not right on the beach. We've actually found, because of this jungle kind of adventure wellness theme, that the future of tourism is, with climate change, you don't want to be right on the beach. There's a little too many environmental risks. So we up on a amazing viewpoint, stunning views, and I'm going to give you a tour of the property. Something a little bit different about us is, again, we don't attract the typical Caribbean visitors. We attract those who want to. It might be the ones that we're typically asking you to book them to go to Belize or Costa Rica or that kind of place, because again, we're this anomaly, we're this jungle island in the middle of the other Caribbean islands. So we're more known for the adventure and the wellness, and those really blend well together, where you can combine in the day, you're working out your legs on a hike, and then in the afternoon you come and have a spa treatment and yoga to wind down the day. So on your screen, you also may see we do some romantic packages, we do dive packages, and so on and so forth. But the number one selling package we offer is called the Adventure Wellness, and your clients are going to love this. It's so amazing. We've been doing this same package for almost 2 decades, and basically Sam, the one on the video, he's kind of a pioneer in this kind of tourism, kind of breaking the mold of doing tourism differently. Before yoga retreats were trendy, before all that, and then he invited me to come down to Dominica back in 2005. And so our team, now we're at 125 staff. We're really presenting something different. And I think it's something that's, especially post, I know we don't like to talk about pandemic, but I really feel like people get down here the last year and a half and they're just blown away. And it's something they're really craving. This woman here picking her own soursop, she's just like, wow, what is this? I'm touching this exotic, weird looking fruit that looks like come from the dinosaur ages. But, it's just like you feel good when you're here. So people have a good time. It's like a camp for adults, but not in a low budget kind of way. You get pampered. You get a spa treatment every single day when you're on the package. You get really good quality food that's organic and delicious. But you get to meet other people, and that's what people tell us that they really love about it. Is it's a unique kind of experience. We have, as you saw in the picture earlier, we overlook the sea, so we get our fresh fish every single day. And then we also get a lot of food off the property or from the nearby farmers. So it really is farm to table and boat to table. And we have a great dining experience as well. I'll just show you a little bit about, the technical side. If you want to help your clients have a better booking experience, we'll help give you the tools you need. So our base room is the one on the right. You can book a villa room. Sorry about that. You can book with either 2 beds or a king bed. And the idea is we do host a lot of groups, and perhaps they just want to share a room. So we can either do the 2 beds or, of course, the king bed for couples. So that's available. And then if they want to splurge a bit more, the room type on the left is your villa suite, and that has the king bed. It also has a reading nook off to the right. You see a single bed in there. They're extra long twin beds, so they're comfortable for even a tall man and or woman. And those can sleep up to 3. But if there's only 2 in the room, we just leave the 1 bed made up as a reading lounge chair. Really great open patio that you can look at the stars at night, and I'll show you some photos to kind of give you a better sense. So that's the outside. And then, wow. So this is what our signature suite that people love. The bamboo furniture, the bedding is actually designed by local artists. So we've got 3 themes. We got this one, which is the birds of paradise, and we have a turtle one and a parrot one as well. So parrots from Dominica. So you can see it's very natural looking. And then this is the room where we have the split, where you can actually have, so you have 2 entrances, and then on the balcony side, you can have an adjoining balcony if it is friends and family and they want to meet up for a drink on the other side, or it's locked if you don't wish to do that. And so this is another view with the twin beds, kind of an eagle eye view of the room, and with the king. We have the favorite room of the house, of the suite, is the bathroom. We have a raindrop shower that's absolutely amazing, and the bamboo kind of wall there. So just one tip, if you are booking your clients, is to please let us know if they have any mobility issues at all. We do have eco-friendly electric golf carts, but if you see at the top right side of the map, the property map, there is a little bit of walking to get up to those upper villas. However, it's very rewarding because the view is absolutely stunning. And so, if you want to be closer to the amenities, we have what I kind of call like the honeymoon suites on the left side of the page, right next to the main restaurant and pool. And then we have an upper pool and other amenities. We have 2 yoga studios, a 14 treatment room spa, and later this year, we're opening a 2nd restaurant. So that just gives a little bit of a taste. I'm just going to pause for a moment and see if anyone has any questions so far, or how we're doing for what we've covered yet.
So we have a question. Do we only book directly, or is it listed with tour operators? Are you with any tour operators?
We are generally in the US, we generally do booking direct with travel agents. European operators, we do work with, Carib Tours and a number of operators in Europe. But it's probably just as easy to work direct with us. And then we do 10% commission at checkout with you. So that's a great question.
And we have, I think you answered that. Do any of the rooms have doors, connecting rooms? Do you have any connecting rooms?
Yes. So like I said, let me go just show you this here. If you look at the map on the right side, the floor plan, there's a little, the round chairs on the deck. You see a little door. That's a connecting balcony. So if you wanted to, say, put parents in the king bed on one side and teenage on the other, there's an adjoining room that way. Or, yeah, so you can do it that way.
And I saw another question. Do you have a shuttle to the beach?
Yes, we do. Yes, it's 5 minutes to get down to the village of Soufriere and Scott's Head. And so there's some great snorkeling. There's hot springs down in the village. There's other such attractions. There's a great dive shop as well. And we do some kayaking and things as well.
And the last one before you continue, how far are you from the airport and the cost of the airport shuttle? Good morning, Norman. Good morning, Michael.
Great questions, everyone. Okay, super. So we are about an hour and 20 minutes. We call it a scenic trip from the airport because you actually learn a lot and see a lot along the way with our tour guide. And it's $69 per person for the airport transfers, or we can get into other rates if you have different size groups and things. But yeah, that's we have 2 airports in Dominica, so make sure you book with DOM, which is the Douglas Charles Airport in the north of the island at Marigot. And I was going to bring that up at the end of the talk, but we'll say it again now, which is that we have some great flight options from Miami on American Airlines, or sometimes they're via Puerto Rico as well.
And Barbados is good as well.
Yeah, so there's a lot of interconnecting.
Yeah, you fly into Barbados and then do Inter-Caribbean or Caribbean Airlines from Barbados to Dominica.
There's even, depending if your clients are maybe doing some island hopping, we have ferries between Guadeloupe, Martinique, and St. Lucia. And so we can also do a ferry pickup and drop off with you for your clients. So I touched on the wellness side of things. It used to be when I first moved down to Dominica at our first property, this, and it would mostly be women who'd done yoga before, right? But now everyone is like understanding the great benefits of just calming the mind and the body. And so we do a beginner class every evening at sunset, and it's just like so amazing. We've got a guy here today. He was telling me this morning, I did yoga last year and I just had to come back for it. And he said, I came here for diving, but this yoga thing, I just tried it and I just couldn't believe how amazing it was. And he's not your typical, yogi type person. So I just say that we're not really, that's not maybe the first thing your clients ask for, but the fact that they can do it in the evening is just like this bonus. They get to try it without being intimidated. There's no twisty upside down moves that they have to learn. And then they come away just feeling so good. So the one thing that we can do for you to help you kind of understand it is in the Adventure Wellness package, every single day you get an option of different activities that's on the schedule. So your clients can pick any of them that are there. And then they also get to pick, like I said, spot treatments every day. So we basically let them pick from our spa menu and activity schedule. And this is just a sample, but I'll give you the links for later. So for example, on Mondays, we do the signature hike of Dominica, which is the Boiling Lake. But if that's a bit too strenuous for certain persons, instead of that, they can do snorkeling. And then in the afternoon, we have an amazing herbal tea experience with our spa manager. Her name is Dafrica, and you actually get to make your own tea blend, picking things from the property, learning the benefits, and then you make this delicious tea blend and you get to have all this amazing knowledge. And then again, the yoga in the evening. So that's a day in a life at Jungle Bay. Then you would go to the dining room and have a nice dinner under the stars and head to bed early. We don't include alcohol in our package because we find it's not really the profile of the guest to drink a lot. They might have a glass of wine and they can add that to their room bill. But the package includes the transfers from the airport, the accommodation, all their meals and snacks, the daily spa treatment, all the activities they can fit in that's from our schedule, and all the taxes. So it's just a really easy thing where they don't have to think about it. And then, and that's kind of the program. Any questions about that part?
Let me see. So we got some new questions. Any on-site entertainment?
We do have, well, we have entertaining tour guides, that's for sure. We have a guide named Leafy, and he's hilarious. So we have afternoon garden walks to find all those fruits that Sam showed you every Wednesday. We have the herbal tea in the afternoon on Mondays. We have a cooking class on Thursday afternoon. Friday evening, we take you down to a local bar with that same guy named Weefy. He actually has a container bar right on the beach. And I said alcohol wasn't included, but there is that one night on Friday. You get to sample all the rums. And they actually do this thing where they infuse the bottles of rum. Like I'm drinking ginger tea, but you can have ginger rum, you can have cinnamon, you can have different concoctions that they make and watch the sunset. So that's a time where you get to like feel the community vibe, and the local people come by, maybe a few dogs, and they're playing dominoes on the beach at sunset, and it's just really fun. We once in a while we do bring in live music and things. Let's say you were bringing a group down and you really wanted us to do that, we could include that and have someone come out. But sometimes, honestly, we'll get a band in and then people go to bed early and they don't even really benefit from it. But just ask me if you're interested, and I can definitely set it up for you. Okay. That's not a problem.
So how many days a week are flights from Miami? I'm not sure. When they started, it was every day. It was daily, and this year I think it's like 3 or 4 days a week.
Yes, and then the days that it's not direct, those other days of the week, you can still get here via Puerto Rico with a connection that same day.
Yeah. Do you have a kids club? Or is the property for kids? Is it kids friendly?
We don't have a kids club per se, but it's kid friendly if your clients' kids have been kind of outdoorsy at all, because they can participate in the tours as well. Just that the spa is for 12 years old and up. Yeah, so I would say if the kids haven't traveled that much and it's their first trip, it may not be the best fit. Although, I definitely don't want to I guess it's worth a conversation with me, and I can help you decide if it's the best fit for the family. Yeah.
The kids are outdoorsy. Like my son he loves the outdoors. So
yeah,
that's another thing. So it depends on the kids as well.
Yeah.
Water activities. The beach is like 5 minutes away, you said?
Correct. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And you provide a shuttle to the beach?
Yes. Yeah. So down at the beach, it's a fishing village, right? So just to keep in mind, we have certain spots we can guide you to where you can snorkel and things. But if you're on the package, then we would have a guide with you and you get the best experience that way. Definitely. I do want to say, not so that just so you can be more informed for your clients, is while Dominica is rugged and has some beautiful beaches, it wouldn't be the primary reason your clients would come here, because they might be a little disappointed if they wanted to lay on the beach the whole week, because it's not all the pristine, like.
Yeah, Dominica is a volcanic island and it's not known for its beaches. It's known for its 365 waterfalls and
Mm-hmm.
rivers and waterfalls. So again, it's for that type of destination where you really want a different experience from the laying on the beach all day and sipping margaritas. It's really a destination for wellness and outdoor. The food, a lot of the food is from farm to table, from the boat to from the sea to the table. So it's that type of wellness destination, and not the typical, all inclusive where you drink all day, eat all day. It's not that type of destination. So
Correct.
it's really for wellness, wellness relaxation. Basically, that's what
Mm-hmm.
it's for.
Exactly.
Is there
Like,
food and drink on the beach?
is the food and drink on the beach? Is that what the question is?
Is there food and drink on the beach?
Not necessarily. You would, Dominica isn't a very developed island in terms of tourism. Sam, this that you met at the beginning in the video, he's actually one of the pioneers who started like the more formal tourism that's here now. So you'll find pockets of ecotourism lodges like ours, but then you don't find a lot of like developed beachfronts with a lot of restaurants and things. There's a couple little places on the bayfront where you could buy some snacks and beers, and that's why we offer the inclusive up at Jungle Bay. And then when you go off on trips, we send the tour guides and you with fresh fruits and like pineapple, and he'll cut it up on the trail with you, sandwiches and juice that you would have as you go. Yeah.
And then the other thing about Dominica, again, it's that type of destination where you really get to really immerse in the culture and the history. And Dominicans are very proud of their history and culture. So it's that type of destination where you really get to feel that you are on a Caribbean island without all of the not too much not too commercialized. Put it that way.
Yeah,
It's not a very commercialized destination. So it's different, it's unique, and it's you can't go to Dominica and not enjoy it. You come back feeling refreshed that the food you ate, you'll find a way to continue eating that kind of way, because the food is locally grown, and Dominicans eat a lot of what they grow as well. So you know for sure that the food you ate was was fresh.
Absolutely. You describe it so well. Good job.
Dominica.
Yeah.
I was wondering, can guests get water except your one? Of course, yes, definitely, Laurie. Yeah, you can get water and drinks on the beach. I'm sure there are like little huts where you could sell. And again, we have 5 minutes. I mean, we are shook. I'm already owning your resort, Laura.
Yeah. It's true. There are little places down at the
On
bayfront
the
where
beach, yeah, you can get.
there's a beer. The island is indigenous name is Waitukubuli. That was what the Kalinago people called it. And the shortened version of Waitukubuli is Kubuli. So they have a local beer here named Kubuli, and you have to try it. It's so refreshing.
So, Alexis, I don't think Dominica is still a cruise stop. I think, after COVID, a lot of the cruise changed their itineraries, and Dominica was one of those that was very strict. So I am not sure if I'm sure it's back on calendar already on the itinerary for a lot of the cruise lines.
Yes, we've had some cruises here, stopping in the
And
port.
again, it's not a destination where it's overly commercialized. So you will not find 5 or 6 cruise ships in port on the same day. You may find 1 or 2 a week, but you'll not find that many on the same day, because it's not a mass tourism destination. You will not find too many high-rise resorts on that island. It's not that type of destination.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Yeah. And even we avoid the same sites that the cruise stop is, so that if your clients are with us snorkeling, they wouldn't be competing with the same crowd. So we've managed to schedule it really nicely that way. So, yeah. Good
Are there
question.
still COVID vaccine? No, all of that has been taken away. So you could, it's been taken away for a while. I think since last year, there were no
Yeah,
restrictions of vaccine requirement in place. So you could buy your ticket today and travel tomorrow. Well, once you have a place to stay to
correct.
Dominica. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty easy. You come right in. In fact, through the immigration process, our drivers are waiting right outside the door of the airport, and they barely wait much, and your bags are coming through quickly. It's a small airport, so it's a
Small
nice,
airport, yes. You
yeah,
don't have to wait
nice
hours
and
for,
easy.
and it's a small airport, and American now is the biggest airline that flies there, and all of the others are interregional airlines as well. So you will not be waiting too long for your bags, unless
Correct.
never made the plane, but
Yeah.
you will not be waiting too long for your bags. And again, Dominica is a nice destination. So if you're gonna get to as far as Dominica and you want to go see some of the islands nearby, St. Lucia is not too far away. And well, St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, and Martinique, you could do
Correct.
this on the ferry. So you can actually do tours. I know I'm not sure if there are day tours. I
No,
know
I
from
wouldn't
St. Lucia
recommend a day tour, but definitely you
to
could
maybe to
you could
Martinique.
you could do a double island destination on the trip.
Yeah, so Martinique is the closest, and then you have Guadeloupe, and then also Saint Lucia, and there's Express des Îles. I can get you the schedule if you want to see, when they go in and out of those destinations. But it's that close.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it's
So
lovely, Laurie.
we're very proud that we've won quite a few awards for mostly for our commitment to making the island a better place because of tourism. We treat our staff really well, and we help preserve the culture and the heritage so the guests can enjoy it. So it's sustainable, but what I don't want it to sound like is it's so eco-friendly that your guests don't appreciate the experience. We still have hot water. It's eco-friendly hot water. You still get like really nice towels and sheets, and there's electricity. You're not, sitting in the dark, being super eco-friendly. It's like an upscale sustainability where you wouldn't really miss out on anything. So we do get a lot of shout outs in the news about that. And we're pretty proud of that. So you can feel good that your clients are in good hands with Jungle Bay's team. So I just wanted to share that with you. And yeah, we talked about this already, but Marigot at the top right of the island is where your clients would fly in, and that's Douglas Charles Airport. Then we're on the lower left side, and that little red map pin, and that's where we have access to dozens of snorkel sites, dive sites, if you wanted to book a dive package, and kayaking, and really close access to some of the best attractions on the island. So it's not a lot of driving to go to these different tour sites. So that's what I love about it as well.
I'm excited. I can't wait to go pick my own fruits in the mornings. The soursop and
Yes,
all the good stuff in Dominica. So I'm excited. I know.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Here are picking pineapple. You may see we just got a new harvest yesterday. It's so juicy. I had a pizza with some pineapple on it last night for dinner. So, we get creative and we have fun
And what I like also about Dominica is that they don't use pesticides in the garden. So you could say you'll be eating organic
mhm,
while you're there.
mhm, mhm.
Alexis, we might go back to Dominica again, maybe, but this is the only one we have for this year for Dominica. And thank you, Samantha. There is also direct service from Port of Spain, Trinidad. So I think that's on Caribbean Airlines. Caribbean
Yeah,
Airlines, yes.
we've actually been
So we
getting a
do have,
number.
yes.
Yeah,
So you can also go to Trinidad and Tobago from Dominica. So although it may sound like it's secluded, but you can get in and out of Dominica pretty easily and visiting other larger destinations in the Caribbean. But it's a beautiful island, and it's Dominica is one of the, because I'm from St. Lucia and we call it our sister because it's the destination with the closest history and culture. We both speak French Creole, and our accents are different, but we are the closest in most of the destinations. So we have we are very close to our Dominican family.
Yeah. So, and just so everyone can be a little more savvy with their clients, you'll notice how she's pronouncing is, we both pronounce it Dominica. So it's like the eek at the end, so that we don't get mixed up with Dominican Republic, right?
Yes.
And so
Yes.
that's
So
one of the challenges is the first time you present this to your clients, the thing they're going to say is, oh, I know the DR or the Dominican.
no.
But of course, we're very different place. So.
Yeah, it's the Commonwealth of Dominica, not to be mistaken with the Dominican Republic. And people from Dominica are called Dominicans. And then when somebody hear Dominicans, they think also of the DR, but it's it's not.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's some of the highlights. I'm available to stick around, and let's say you think it's something you want to start offering your clients. If you want to put some things on your social media, we have a photo gallery I can share with you, and you can definitely book direct with our reservation team. You can check out our website for more details. And we want to make your job as easy as possible. So if there's anything else you need from us, I can send you rates sheets and anything else that will help make your job in life easier. So
can you show a little bit of, or maybe another 2 minutes of the video possible?
Yes, let's go back to the video.
So again, we're speaking with Miss Laura Eli of Jungle Bay, Dominica. You're most welcome, Laurie.
So we're going back. You see the screen again with Sam?
Yes, we can see it. Yes. Okay. So we show a little bit again.
Yeah.
So I will
favorite fruits, and you're gonna say I'm saying all of these are my favorites, but this sugar apple is an absolutely amazing fruit. And I ate lots of this as a kid. Everyone in the Caribbean would know what sugar apple is, but we've got lots of these growing on the property. This sugar apple named
it's
because
my favorite fruit.
Sweet and delicious. So this is your sugar apple. It's a baby now, but maybe in about a month or so, we'll have lots of big sugar apple on these trees. These are they call them Spanish tamarind. In Dominica, the Creole name is Tamawad des Zen. Tamawad is
I know Tamawad is
French Creole, and it tastes like a tamarind. It has the texture, but it's very sweet. I haven't seen many of these outside of Dominica and the rest of the Caribbean.
We have them in St. Lucia.
Spanish tamarind, but that's what they are. Or Tamawad des Zen is what we call it in Dominica. Yeah, I spoke about the soursop, and I actually showed you opening the one that I picked earlier. But this is the soursop on the tree. But here I see a nice little sugar cane, and I'm going to take this sugar cane as my little snack break. And I'm going to gobble this thing up while we go walking, finding more fruit. Some sugar cane is, they come pretty hard. These are very soft and very delicious. So that's something else that we have. If you like sugar cane, we got lots of different types of sugar cane here at Jungle Bay. So we've been talking a lot about the different fruits, but this is a nut. So this is a little different. This is called the candle nut, and it tastes just like a hazelnut.
Yes,
you crack the shell. It's an absolutely beautiful nut. You can use it to make, to grate, and to when you're making salads or anything that you need nuts in, especially, for instance, if you're allergic to peanuts. This makes a great substitute. So this is called the candle nut. It's loaded. We have many of these trees. This is an unusual tree because even if you come from the Caribbean, you probably haven't seen this. We got this in one part of Dominica. That's the only place that I know they have it, and I don't know it any place else in the Caribbean. So this is your candle nut. And if you just look right below the candle nut here, we see pineapples coming up. So this is another fruit that we got lots of all over the place. It's just your pineapple, and it's going to get big, and maybe in about 2 months it'll be ready to be harvested. So when you come to Jungle Bay, you can pick your own pineapple and eat it fresh, and nothing tastes better than fresh pineapple juice. We have a couple things I want to show you in this area. For sure, we have the bananas. This is, it's called green gold in Dominica because this was very much a part of the economy of Dominica for decades. People relied on the banana trade for a livelihood. And so now we still have lots and lots of bananas. We have, I think, 14 different species of bananas in Dominica. At Jungle Bay, you'll get quite a few of those. Some ripen when they're red on the outside. Some are this big, and they call them finger bananas. They've got the plantains, which you fry and you cook delicious. And of course, the Cavendish banana, which this one is almost ready to be harvested. Yeah, and if you look right behind me, this is a grapefruit. And you got
So
a
we'll
bunch
have an abundance of fruits to
lots of
enjoy
grapefruit,
while we
orange, and lemon in this area.
So the video is on
Bananas,
YouTube. I think we also put it in the link for you as well.
Shade for
And
them in their formative years.
I think
Pretty
some of you found the Dropbox.
bananas,
So
and
you
we
can
can have
get
lots of grapefruits and oranges. Right now, you can see this is almost ready to be harvested, and the tree is absolutely loaded.
Yeah, so we'll come
fantastic.
back
This was
to-
fantastic. So yeah, so we do have the lots of bananas, just like Dominica in St. Lucia, and we call it green gold because that was the economy, and it was like, you know, it was green gold, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. So again, if you have any questions, info@junglebaydominica.com. Somebody asked about travel agent rates. I think you do have travel agent rates. I want to go to Jungle Bay and eat all the fruit.
Yeah, eat all the
Take off some of the COVID weight. I know.
You know, my sister said this is the only holiday she actually lost weight because, you know, some places you're on a cruise and you just eat all day, but you don't you don't walk much. But yeah, but you get healthy and you don't feel like it's like
because you enjoy it.
you know, it's an enjoyable vacation. You actually have a good time. But
So,
yeah,
yeah,
about rates, we if you drop me a message, it's info@junglebaydominica.com. I can send you a rates sheet, and then we do the commission at checkout for the travel agents, and then definitely we'd love to work with you.
Yeah.
And if you want to come and visit us, let me know.
My favorite fruit is the sugar apple, and I hope there will be sugar apple on. You know, in the Caribbean, that's something we do. Our parents bury our navels as babies, and they bury it on the trees. So mine was buried on the sugar apple tree. So there's this sugar apple tree by my mom's house. Whenever we go, whenever it bears, I'm supposed to get the first fruit every season because it's my.
That's your tree.
Yes. So
yeah.
can you put the info in the chat? It's info@junglebaydominica.com. That's it?
Correct.
info@junglebaydominica.ca. I always spell incorrectly when I post over here. So info@junglebaydominica.com. Okay. And so you could visit the website. Please follow on social media. So on Instagram and Facebook, I think as well. So go follow the resort on Instagram, on social media. And then I think we posted the Dropbox link. I also post it again. So if you're welcome to use all of the material on your social media to promote the property as well. And if you have any questions, you could send it right through Laura, info@junglebaydominica.com. And if anybody is still interested, we are going in May. On the farm trip, we have a small group, and I am so excited. I'm going 2 days early so I could just relax. I want to go see the boiling lake. I want to do some diving. I want to do so much, but I think I need more than 2 days to do that.
yeah, exactly.
So I'm really excited. So thank you.
That was a lot of fun, Kelly. Thank you for inviting me. And yes, if you hear of any other questions after the call, you know where to find me. So
Thank you, ladies and gents, and have a wonderful Thursday and a fabulous weekend, and be safe out there. And again, you know where to reach me. I'll be happy to assist you if you have any questions as well about the Jungle Bee, Dominica. Thank you. Let me see. We have no more questions before I hang up. Okay, it's just thank yous right now. Thank you all for joining. Teresa, I can't wait to see you in Dominica.
me too, Teresa.
Yes, she's
We'll
like,
show you around.
yes, it was very informative. I learned a lot as well, and I'm very excited, especially to go pick my fruits in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
This will be the start of my weight loss challenge. So again, thank you, Laura, and enjoy the rest of your day. I won't keep you any longer. And thank you
Yeah.
to our travel advisors who was here, and it's always a pleasure talking to you and chatting with you during our coffee chat. And for those who enjoyed the coffee, I'm not sure if there's anything left on it, but we always share coffee for our coffee chat. And I need to find Kim Hortons for my Canadian partners. I need to find a Kim
Yes.
Hortons so you can guys go to Kim Hortons and Rituals in St. Lucia and Trinidad and Tobago, because we have some, loyal coffee chats attendees. So I need to treat them to Tim Hortons and also to Rituals um, for St. Lucia and Trinidad and Tobago. But thanks a lot, ladies and gents, and have a fantastic weekend. Thanks you, Laura. Bye.
Bye, Kelly. Thanks.